parties are, or one of the parties is looking for a reset because on the 17th of July, 2025, Mr. Ross signed the reset order. However, before the trial, he was not personally served, so we do not have evidence that he was able to view the petition. The reset order only spoke of discovery for proof of income. We do not have evidence that he had notice of the unpaid medical bills from the petition, as he did not, as I mentioned, he did not have personal service. So as such, we are looking to reset the date to 11/20/2025 to allow Mr. Ross to review the medical bills.
Okay. And does anyone have an objection to that?
I do.
Okay. Ma'am, what is your objection to that?
My objection is that he's been fully aware of all of these bills. Most of these bills are years ago, which means that he was notified for each of these, their orthodontist bills, their dentist bills. I've written letters. This is not the first time we've tried to do the medical reimbursement, but every time we come to court, it's the issue. So due to the fact that none of these are actually brand new bills or anything recent, he's been fully aware of all of these things. I have messages proving that he told me he would pay me back, that he's aware of the medical reimbursement. So I'm not really for sure why we need to wait a whole nother month just for him to go over everything that he's been already handed. And when it comes to not being, I guess, served or whatever the case is, the address on file is not accurate either. I've went to court several times throughout the years to complain that I do not know where he lives. The address that he has on file is his grandmother's address. I've actually had stuff returned from her, but that's the only address he gives me to physically. So a lot of things are sent through email or via text message.
And Mr. Hustler, do you have anything you'd like to say about the reset?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I certainly appreciate that he probably should know about these, and he probably should have. However, there's certain laws I have to follow, and to expect someone to proceed without notice is just not due process. So I am going to reset the case to give you a chance. So do you have a copy now of the pleading?
So question, even if I have
Ma'am, I just asked him a question. You don't get to interrupt until he responds. There's a process here. I gave you all a chance to speak without interrupting you. Sir, can you please answer my question? Do you now have a copy of the pleading?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Hustetler, are you going to make sure he gets a copy?
Yes,
So
Your
we
Honor.
don't have this issue again next time? Okay. How are you going to send it to him?
We, through our certified mail and automated mail process,
Okay.
email process.
Okay, and you have his, well, like when you get off of here, sir, I'm going to have you go back into a breakout room with Mr. Hustetler when we're done to make sure he has your information. So make
Yes,
sure
ma'am.
you actually get a copy because this is quite lengthy. It's 70 pages, so
Yes, ma'am.
you'll need it. Okay, Ms. Seabrook, was there something you wanted to say?
I mean, I was saying that if I have proof that he's been aware of all of these bills, you're talking about a due process, but all of this stuff he's been made aware of through all of this time, and I have proof. So I'm not understanding why we need to reset this because he reset this from last time. I can't keep taking off work to reset this. I'm a school teacher, so every time this stops in the middle of the week, I have to take off work. So this is becoming an issue. He keeps resetting these court dates. I'm showing up, I'm providing proof, I'm giving him everything, but yet we still keep going past the date every time.
Ma'am, I appreciate that this is difficult. I really do. I'm not sure what we could do to work around that schedule with the schedule we have. But unfortunately, due process doesn't mean just knowing about things. It means knowing about the actual pleading that got filed. And he has a right to see these 70 pages before I hold him to a proceeding. So I know it's frustrating. I know court is very frustrating. I know coming here is frustrating. At least we have Zoom now, but this is where we are. Ma'am, would you prefer that we do this at 9 or at 1 o'clock?
I mean, I can't say this because I've been on the phone since 9 o'clock and it's 1:30. I can't sit out of class. So that's what I'm saying. This isn't a just show up at 9 o'clock and we get to be seen. I have to sit on here all day. This is an
I
inconvenience to me.
understand, ma'am, that, well, this is a pleading filed on behalf.
But
on your
this is a pleading that's been going on for years. And if y'all go through the paperwork, we can see that I've been filing year after year on the same
Ma'am, I'm not with
situation.
the Attorney General's office, so all I see is what's in the court file, and all I can do.
Again, and we've been going
Ma'am,
through
this is not an argument. If you'd like to choose the time, you may choose the time. Otherwise, we will choose the time. I was trying to accommodate you to the best I could. It's not a discussion, though. Mr. Huffstetler, what date would you like to use?
November 20th.
Okay, November 20th. What time would you like to use? Should we do 1 o'clock?
We can do 1 o'clock Central Time. Mrs. Seabrook is on Eastern Time Zone.
Oh,
So
okay.
that would be 2 o'clock her time.
Okay. Okay, I'm resetting the case to November 20th, 2025 at 1 p.m. So make sure the AG's office has your information before you get off Zoom today so that they can send you this so we can proceed next time. And everyone be ready to proceed next time.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The parties actually agree on the possession and access, retro, child support, and medical support. The disagreement is currently on the last name of the child.
You may proceed.
Okay. I call my first witness, Amarielle Zamora.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I would actually like to first submit the DNA test report. Permission to share my screen?
You may do so. But please be mindful, this is on YouTube, so if there's personal information, it's probably not the best way to be proceeding. And it looks like it was attached to the temporary orders already.
Okay,
And
thank
they
you.
signed
Would
off
you,
on those.
would you please take judicial notice of the temporary order?
I take judicial notice of the temporary order. It's gonna take a while. The parties were there with next of friends. They were appointed joint managing conservators in the temporary order. Looks like there were some initial periods of visitation. Visitation was just 4 to 6 every Friday, supervised. Child support, looks like it was based on less than minimum wage. Nobody had private insurance. Cash medical support was $20 per month. Child support was $220 per month. So it began March 1st of 2025. So I take judicial notice of the order.
All right, Your Honor, I would like to call my first witness,
You may do so.
Ms. Amarielle Zamora.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please state your name for the record?
Amarielle Zamora.
Do you agree that Mr. Hernandez is the father of the child before the
Yes.
court?
Yes.
Okay. Are you seeking retroactive child support from the time of the child's birth to the temporary order?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree that it will be $1,197 to be paid off at $75 a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you agree to have child support set at $392?
No. No, sir.
Okay. I
So you do
will.
not agree to that, ma'am?
I'm sorry?
You do not agree to that?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. How are the children currently covered by medical insurance?
They are under my mom's insurance.
Okay. And how much is the child before the court? How much does it cost for her to be covered?
55.
$55. Okay. And you're seeking cash medical reimbursement for that?
Yes, please.
Okay. The last name of the child, what is the last name you are seeking today?
Zamora Hernandez.
Okay. Is that with a hyphen?
Yes.
Okay. And why is that?
I would like for it to be Zamora Hernandez because whenever I had her, when I was pregnant, he didn't want anything to do with her, and I did it all by myself, and I don't mind her having his last name, and I told him that, but I don't want it to be Hernandez Zamora because he wasn't there, and it was just me by myself.
Okay.
And so I did what I had to do for my daughter, for our daughter, for her to have everything that she has now.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you would like the court to know?
No, that's
Okay.
everything. No, sir.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor?
Is there any testimony about her disagreement with the child support?
Yes. What you disagree with child support? So, are you seeking based on the guidelines amount based on his salary?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you. No further questions.
Okay, you may call your next witness.
I call Mr. Pedro Hernandez.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hernandez, did you hear the possession agreement I went over with Ms. Zamora?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree to that?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Do you agree to the retro support of $1,197 to be paid off at $75 a month?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you agree with the medical support to be paid at $55 a month?
Yes, sir.
Concerning child support, how much is how much are you making a week? Or what's your current salary?
$16.50.
$16.50 an hour. So based on
Sorry,
that,
sir, was that what you said? I did not hear that number. Can you repeat that, please, Mr. Hernandez? You're breaking up.
$16.50. $16.50.
Okay, thank you.
okay. So based on that amount, the Attorney General guideline calculation would be $483 a month at 20%. Do you understand that the Attorney General's office is going to be asking for that today?
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I understand that. So, but like before, I thought we had both agreed to 450.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand.
So
I thought you had said 392. I'm totally confused.
I think during the agreements was
Yeah, I heard 392.
392 plus 58 for medical was the agreed amount. So that's why we said 392. But you are asking
right now
for
you said a totally different number, so I'm completely confused. And
okay.
I need to
During the negotiations.
I don't need to know about the negotiations. I need to know
Okay.
what's being asked now.
Okay.
So you asked her if she would accept 392. She said no.
Mhm.
You asked him for something, which I don't have the number. Were you asked, and you had already asked about 55, so I'm not sure what you were at, where his number came from.
Okay. Right.
That was what was initially agreed upon. Concerning the last name, What would you like the last name of the child to be?
I would like it to be Hernandez Zamora.
Okay, and why is that?
Solely because, like how she mentioned before, I had no control over being there with her or not. Me and her parents had plenty of disagreements. I have screenshots of everything. My parents have screenshots of everything. We both disagreed. They didn't let me in their lives. They told my mom and dad, like, we'll contact y'all once the baby is born. There was no contact. So it's like I can't be there. I mean, obviously, I was still underage, so I didn't sit there and uh, argue with adults, you know. So that was the whole reason. But solely, I mean, ever since I got on the order, if you look back to my child support, like how I've been paying on time. I haven't missed any payments. Uh, so I feel like at least, I mean, she doesn't live with me, obviously. She lives with her mom. So, I mean, I would only want her last name to be mine, because solely because she doesn't live with me. So at least she has something that's, with her, since she doesn't live with me.
All right, and so you were asking for Hernandez hyphen Zamora?
Sure?
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. No further questions for Mr. Hernandez.
No.
Do you have any other witnesses?
Yes, I would like to readdress Ms. Zamora.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Zamora, so he mentioned the $450 total of child support and medical support. So that would be child support of $395 and medical support of $55. Guideline support is $483. What are you asking for child support only? What are you asking for today?
Okay.
That's fine.
What's fine? The guideline amount or the
Yes.
agreed upon amount? The guideline of $483 child support.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then $55 of medical support.
Yes.
And the medical support includes dental?
Yes,
Your
it
medical
does.
coverage?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. No further questions.
Okay, the state does not represent either of you, so I'm going to give you both a chance to speak if there's anything additional you think I need to hear. Mr. Hernandez, is there anything else you think I need to hear?
No.
Okay.
Ms. Zamora?
No, ma'am.
Do that.
Okay.
Do that.
I'm rendering now. I'm appointing the parties joint managing conservators with Ms. Zamora having the right to determine the primary residence of the child within Waller or any county that touches Waller County.
I'm sorry.
I'm ordering that you two are joint managing conservators with you having the right to determine the primary residence of the child within Waller or any county that touches Waller County. One of you is in a room that has a lot of noise, which I think is why you all can't hear. I had trouble hearing. I don't know who it is. But it's like someone's banging every few moments, like clanging metal together. Okay, now there's a door opening. I'm ordering visitation pursuant to the modified visitation order. So the first, third, and fifth Saturday of the month, Mr. Hernandez will have the right to visit with the child from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. for 8 periods unsupervised. Then he will have the right to visit with the child on the first, third, and fifth Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for another 8 periods after he completes those periods. He'll then have the first, third, and fifth Saturday of the month, 6 p.m. Saturday to 6 p.m. Sunday for 8 periods, and then he'll move to the standard possession order, finding that the child has insurance through another source, as well as dental insurance through another source. And I'm ordering cash medical support that Mr. Hernandez is ordered to pay Ms. Zamora cash medical support of $55 per month beginning November 1st, 2025. I've heard no reason for me to deviate from guidelines, so I'm setting child support based on guidelines in the amount of $483 per month beginning November 1st of 2025. I'm ordering back child support in the amount of $1,197 as of yesterday, October 15th, 2025, and I'm ordering that Mr. Hernandez pay that back at a rate of $75 per month. And for the last name, I'm ordering Hernandez-Zamora. And the state's going to draft the order based on my ruling today, and they'll be sending it to both of you through DocuSign shortly to review and sign off on. Good luck with everything going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to move the parties to another room.
Oh, and I am establishing custody for the child. That technically was already done in the temporary order, but it's going to be restated in this final order as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.